go on an adventure!
Pucha, qué raro que aquí no me sale una notificación de que estás. Ni siquiera me aparece que me habías escrito. Qué raro. Wow. Así es como tengo mi guía por si me pierdo. Pero ahora no lo voy a necesitar porque ya sé dónde está todo exactamente. La mujer siempre está aquí callada. Nunca entenderé por qué. Este se ve que lo puedo hablar, pero no ahora. Y este yo lo tengo que agarrar.
Hey, I need a boat. I gotta go somewhere. Somewhere else.
Wish I could help you. There's no boats.
What? Why?
Where else?
Iron Kingdom won't allow it. They got everything on lockdown.
What? Why?
Jerks.
That ain't the half of it. They've been taking over cities left and right, but Marifa is a port town. Free and independent, you understand. It's always been that way. Now, the Iron Kingdom has set up a blockade around the whole place. No boats going out, no trade, no supplies coming in.
What are you gonna do?
Wait it out, I guess. The Iron Kingdom sent over some elite forces. There's not much we can do against them.
But we don't have time to wait.
I guess you'd be from out of town. And if that's the case, you managed to get here through the Almuta Desert, so you must be made of pretty strong stuff.
Yeah, my stuff is tough.
Then maybe what you want to do is head to the Tower of Wisdom. It's the tallest building in the port. You can't miss it. There's an old battle axe of an oracle living there. She might know some way out of this predicament.
Tower of Wisdom, huh? That helps a lot. You know, you're smarter than you look, old man.
Of course. Now, I wasn't always a dockhand, you know. I used to be a beekeeper.
Oh, that explains it.
Right?
Yeah.
Esa gran torre. Hijo, el Fénix ya se conectó, me va a invitar. Estoy seguro.
So, does anyone know anything about Wisdom's Tower?
It's the Tower of Wisdom. Haven't you heard of it?
Does anyone know
No?
anything about Wisdom's Tower?
Well, it's very famous within the scientific community. The Tower of Wisdom is a research facility run by one of the greatest minds of our time. Very reclusive, so they say. I never thought I'd actually get to come here.
Destroy it once its usefulness was at an end. He said that time was almost at hand, so I suspect this may all be related to Kala. We'd best be careful.
Blow it up first. Ask questions later.
I'm just gonna try knocking. Hello? Hello? Wisdom? Huh, I guess Wisdom's not here.
What is all this noise? People are trying to work in here.
Oh, Wisdom! We were hoping to get an audience with you, your wiseness?
My name is no Wisdom. What are you? A buffoon?
She is.
I'm not! I'm Ashna, daughter of Inder, chief of Ashwat village. I'm looking for the oracle that lives here so we can find a way out of the port.
You see, this is the trouble with living in the Tower of Wisdom. People come to you for all kind of petty things. Like I told the last 107 people who knocked on my door. I've got important work to do, and won't be bothered. But nothing. Now, if you'll excuse me...
No! Listen! We beat up Ravanavar, and then I turned blue, and then there was a big explosion, and there's someone called Kala who...
Kala, you say? And wait, did you say Indra?
You know about Kala? And my dad?
I do. You have piqued my interest, child. You may enter. So, what do you know of Kala?
Kushi said she's a destroyer and builder of worlds.
That is responsible for these world cycles of birth and rebirth. When she becomes dissatisfied with the world, she simply makes it anew.
Bueno, mientras hablan.
We all die. Yes.
And how do you know all this?
I have been researching Kala for most of my life. My name is Anu. I was part of the original group of 4 that sealed Kala 16 years ago. I was joined by Namas, Badra, and Inder. So yes, I know your father.
You knew my mother too?
Such as it is, yes. I suppose you would be the child Inder picked up, coming down the mountain.
Picked up? But what do you mean?
Oh my, weren't you told? Ah, Inder, you're dolt. Well, cat's out of the bag now.
Please, go on. My dad didn't talk about the past much.
Stubborn as always, that Inder. Well, we find you on Sumeru, which means Inder is not your father by birth.
Like, I was adopted?
¿Por qué se quedó
Oh,
quieto?
you're getting emotional, which is not something I am into. I shouldn't even be the one having this conversation with you. But it's Inder, anyway.
Dad, he was killed.
Yeah, by this guy.
Como
Well, I'm sure you had your reasons.
Can you tell me a bit more about my parents, please?
I suppose. Inder was a strong man, born in the last cycle. Badra was even stronger.
Oh, Mom was strong.
muy fuerte.
And her strength was needed. We knew Kala was dissatisfied with our world and wished to remake it. Rumors coming down from Sumeru told us as much, and in my research I found a way to defeat her. The 4 of us set out to challenge Kala. Inder sealed her with the Brahmastra, a weapon he brought from his cycle. Badra protected Inder while he fired the shot. But the Brahmastra broke and was destroyed by Kala.
I see.
But that's enough reminiscing. Back to what is important. This explosion, you call it. The shockwave was felt around the unknown world. That was Kala waking up. And if someone doesn't put her back to sleep again, that means the end of us all. That's why I've holed myself up in here, researching.
That was just her waking up?
Yes. The power of a goddess is greater than you can imagine. I'm not sure how we can seal her again without the Brahmastra.
Everyone will die? But this is my fault. How could I have broken that seal?
You mean to tell me you broke the seal yourself?
Well, I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. But more of it is coming back.
I'm waiting.
Ravanavar was telling me that I was the key to Kala, that I was a piece of her. I got so angry I couldn't see straight. I felt a surge of power and I still don't remember the rest. My friends say we got blasted off the mountain.
Well, this changes everything. I wouldn't be surprised if you were a piece of Kala. Let's just find out.
My baby!
On your guard, witch!
We're gonna see Ajna's guts.
Now, calm yourself. You are an excitable bunch. Ajna, call the power you use upon Sumeru. If you can, you'll break free.
What the heck?
Well, that's definitely the power of Kala. Indra is dead, and you must take his place. You were once part of Kala, so you are the one to do it.
I'm part of Kala? But I'm me.
Sorry to be the one to tell you, but you were once one being. There is nobody else who can stop her.
But I'm 16.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that too. I can make you any older.
How could anyone hope to even approach a being of such power? Her mere awakening blew us off of Sumeru. If Ajna is a piece of Kala, she's not a very big one.
Yes, well, it's hopeless now, as you are.
But
if you let me finish, it's hopeless now. But you grow. You have to. In fact, you've already begun the process.
But how?
These people you've gathered around you, something drew you all together. What could that have been?
Friendship?
It is the latent power of life within all things. You, Ajna, possess an incredible amount of it, being a part of Kala. The rest of you are quite powerful yourselves. Each one of you is remarkable in your own right.
So that's why Ravanavar was searching for us. I see.
Your powers augment Ajna's. Hers augments yours. I can't tell you all what to do. But if you don't want this miserable planet to burn to ash, you're going to have to get stronger together.
Burn to ash, you say?
Don't you even think about it, Rosny.
I just have a natural curiosity, that's all.
The more companions you gain, Ajna, the more powerful you become.
But we couldn't reach Sumeru now, even if we wanted to. We need a boat before we can even begin the process.
All right. That's what we came here for.
True. Sumeru is normally inaccessible from the mainland. But there is another way. Observe the floor beneath you. Your path to Sumeru lies here, in the Chakra Gate.
I've seen something just like this in Lan.
From Lan, are you? Then you would have seen it, yes.
It's one of the sacred relics the Protectors guard.
You'll find similar gates in Kanu, Kaikrung, and what is now the Iron Kingdom. These gates were built at the meeting points of the world's ley lines. Ley lines carry prana, the world's energy, connecting all points to each other and the world to itself. Do you understand?
Kind of?
These gates, even if dormant, concentrate and emanate power. Undoubtedly, the civilizations that sprung up around them will be using them in some way, which will be your clue to find them. Ajna, if you attune to the gates, you should be able to align yourself with the world's prana and access the lane lines.
So, I just have to find these gates?
And attune to them, yes. If you manage to synchronize your iri with all three gates, you can return here. Once you do, this gate should take you directly to land. And from there, Sumeru. All of the gates must be activated before this one will fully open. But try attuning your iri to it first.
Y aquí es cuando concentro el chakra.
Excellent! There are 3 realms you must visit. The Iron Kingdom, a dark nation of industry and conquest, whose government will stop at nothing to expand. The city of Tychrum, lately falling to vice, I have heard. And Canu, the lair of the Serpent Queen. It wasn't a hermit nation when I grew up there. But well, things change. Attune to the chakra gates in all this, and you will be able to reach your goal. And hopefully, you'll get stronger along the way.
So, how do we get there? We can't leave the port.
You may not know this being from Ashwat, but there are 6 major regions on our island continent. Sumeru is at the center, connecting the other 5. Inside the continent is the Ocean of Milk. When you can go through, you go around. Right. I'll spell it out for you. The Iron Kingdom may have set up a blockade, but there are always some uppity characters who don't care to be stepped on. Maybe you'll find such a person somewhere in Marifa. Good day and away with you.
Thanks, Angwu. We'll do it. I said we were gonna do it, but where do we even start?
Local pubs tend to be breeding grounds for ne'er-do-wells. Let's give that a try.
Thanks, Zebe.
Just want to leave as quickly as possible. That's all.
O sea, donde exactamente hay que ir.
Hello? Criminals! We need a boat, please!
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, why not? This is so annoying. These Iron Kingdom people need a good pounding.
Astutely observed, young one.
Huh?
Astutely observed, I say. They could do with a solid pounding, and maybe we could string their guts up from the rafters while we're at it.
Now we're getting somewhere.
I'd happily take you out there and burn the whole damn place down. But my ship is grounded. Small matter of a sea creature, you see.
Sea creature.
I'll have you know, young man, that thing ate my entire crew. I won't have you making jokes.
Dar! What did I tell you about being nice to people?
Fine. Sorry.
I don't like him.
Nobody does. So, who exactly are you?
What? You haven't heard of the pirate queen, Baotsai?
Well, not really.
Where on this beautiful planet could you possibly reside where you have not heard the name Baotsai?
I'm from Ashwat. This is my first time away from home.
Well, that explains it. You're a real hayseed, you are.
She is.
Hey, we found you in the jungle.
Well, hayseed, my crew is deader than doornails, and you've got, well, 1, 2, several people here, some of whom look like they might not be entirely useless.
I have sailed before.
I relish the opportunity to learn.
I can do stuff.
Right. We'll make sea dogs of you all yet. I'd rather not.
But, Torani, you're practically made of water.
This and that are totally different. I get seasick.
What? Is it the Iron Kingdom?
Pretty lady.
Who? Torani?
Who? Me?
Who? Yo?
Salutations. My name is Baotsai, madame. I'm Pleased to make your acquaintance. No need to be so formal. As you wish, but allow me to say it would be my honor if you would accompany me to my ship.
What's going on? It's just Torani. I don't get it.
You'll understand when you're older.
Ah!
Anyway, I do believe you said your ship was grounded.
Right, about
Todo
that.
eso
With this
dentro.
mighty crew, we can
No, el
smash
plátano
our way
dentro,
through the
no.
Iron Kingdom's forces at the docks
Lo
and
demás
push the
sí.
old bucket back out to sea.
Yeah, that sounds right.
This plan is terrible.
What was that? Obedient, purposeless soldier?
Nothing. Carry on.
Then it's settled. Oh,
Ajá.
and you should know my crew always carries one of these.
Sí, estoy jugando.
Un problema bien grande.
¿Qué problema tenés?
A spear?
La cuenta se me bloqueó.
Spear, harpoon, call it what you
¿Qué?
will.
¿Cómo es eso
It's good
posible?
for throwing is what it is. It'll put a real chink in the Iron Kingdom's
Me
armor.
aparece con un cacao cuando le
Let's try not to call too
Ahí
much
dice que
attention to
tengo que activar el
ourselves.
PlayStation como mi cuenta principal.
Bueno, actívalo.
Pero es que lo activo y no me deja.
Consorting with criminals, are we?
¿Cómo que no te deja?
Sí, porque dice, cuando yo le hundo ahí, me dice,
No, we're just,
no se puede usar
Listen
el
up, dogs
contenido,
of
no
the
se
Iron
puede
Kingdom.
usar ese
I'm
contenido
coming
para
for my
servir
ship,
para-
and no one in
para
your
verificar
entire
la
army can
licencia.
stop me.
Si activas esta PS4 como tu
And just
PS4
like that,
principal,
our cover is blown.
podrás usar tu contenido aunque
Prepare
no
to
esté
meet
disponible
your
en el
end.
servicio. Para activar
A new
esta
sparring
consola como
partner,
tu PS4 principal, selecciona configuración, administración de cuenta, activar como PS4 principal y activar para cómo activar una PS4 como tu PS4 principal. Y no me sale.
¿Ya probaste a restaurar licencias?
So this is what it's like.
Nada, solo se reinicia la consola y restaura las licencias. Yo lo he hecho yo y no se pierde nada. Fíjate que no me acuerdo, pero buscarlo en YouTube, poner cómo restaurar licencias y ya, ahí te sale. Es bastante fácil, no perdés nada.
A mí me salió aquí. No puedes usar el contenido que descargaste de la PlayStation Store. Es posible que exista un problema con la licencia de contenido. Intenta restaurar la licencia. Se cerrarán todas las aplicaciones en uno.
Pues sí, ya no te acabo de decir, pues.
Sí, pero yo no entiendo que es porque el PlayStation mío yo lo tengo compartido con alguien.
Pues parece que algo hizo esa persona para que te pasara eso.
Sí, pero porque me aparece todos los juegos que yo tengo comprados los puedo jugar, pero todos los juegos que yo bajo de la PlayStation
like this.
como tal, que lo he comprado digital,
Sí,
todos están bloqueados.
pues no te sabría decir qué pasó, a mí nunca me ha pasado. Pero reiniciar la licencia, pues te puedes estar...
A mi PlayStation Pro no se me ha vencido porque eso yo lo compré para Navidades.
No tiene nada que ver con Plus, Phoenix, solo es la licencia. A ver qué estoy... Sí, ese es Félix. No se tarda mucho. Félix,
Pero yo lo que quiero saber, a mí había otra forma, pero estoy tratando de meterme en PlayStation Network, pero yo no entiendo PlayStation Network.
Félix, eso no me acuerdo si se hace en opciones o tenés que poner el modo reposo en la consola, no me acuerdo, pero digo, búscalo en YouTube. Porque igual si quieres jugar ahora, no puedes contactar a la compañía como yo he hecho varias veces para que te lo resuelvan, pero a esta hora porque ya están cerrados, así que búscalo en YouTube. Yo pienso que solo es la licencia y se va a restaurar y vas a poder jugar como antes.
Yo me meto en PlayStation Network, pero PlayStation Network no hay nada como para tú meterte de la Play a ver qué te sale allá.
Veniste.
Yo no sé para qué sirve PlayStation Network.
Venid, te estoy diciendo en otro. ¿Qué estás buscando según vos?
Era porque dicen que si por acá no te deja para administración de cuentas y activar como principal, que vayas a PlayStation Network.
Pues sí, la cuenta está en línea, pero es la licencia. Porque la cuenta está activa, pero no te reconoce las licencias.
Entonces si pongo desactivar, me sale un montón de información a ver ahí, yo no sé qué carajo.
Penny, no te dije que lo desactives, que lo restaures, bruto. ¿Me estás oyendo lo que te estoy diciendo? Yo creo que vos estás haciendo completamente otras cosas que no he dicho nada.
No, yo lo voy a hacer ahora. Lo voy a hacer ahora, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo lo vas a hacer?
No, lo de restaurar, le puse restaurar ya.
No perdés nada y lo puedes ver en YouTube para que el men que te va a decir ahí va a decir no se pierde absolutamente nada, solo se reinicia la consola y se cierra todo y ya está como normal. Bien.
Ahora me sale, le puse restaurar la licencia, me sale PlayStation Network se encuentra en mantenimiento actualmente.
Probar a reiniciar la consola, porque yo estoy aquí normal jugando y no me sale eso. Y bien, ¿qué estás haciendo ahorita?
Esperando que el cabrón se entiende.
Entonces lo estás reiniciando. Ahí te veo que estás en línea.
Sigue en línea, me apareció con un candado. Descargué el juego que pusieron gratis. También me aparece bloqueado. El de Rainbow que lo descargué también me aparece bloqueado. Esto para mí pasó algo más, pero no sé cómo hacerlo.
No te sabría decir qué hacer, además de que haga lo que te iba a reiniciar la licencia. Y de ahí pues lo más que podrías hacer vos es llamar a esa persona quien compartís la play y preguntarle si hizo algo indebido. Pues sí, esas son las únicas dos opciones que veo hasta ahora. O si no, tendrías que buscarlo por tu cuenta ahí por YouTube a ver qué dicen, si es algo que yo no sé o no te he dicho que hagas.
Avenge me, honey.
aquí yo lo puse a ver que la gente me escribe. Y dice que puedo perder hasta los progresos. Pero guarde que tengo, como yo tengo una memoria aparte, tengo que pasar por la información que tenga emplea esa memoria.
Eso es mentira, oh. Eso es mentira. Eso no te lo van a hacer porque todo está a tu nombre, oh. Y aunque hagas una barbería no te borran el progreso, solo pasaría si te reportan como hacker o algo así, pero no, de la nada no te lo pueden borrar.
I'll bury you. It's over. I'll cut you down. My beautiful face. I'll bury you.
Oh. Nice.
¿Y al fin vos qué quedaste? Venid.
No he hecho nada, si no he hecho nada, estoy leyendo.
¿Leyendo qué, vos? Bueno, pues me llamas entonces si al fin vas a hacer algo. Ahí me cortó, pues sigamos adelante. Vamos a cargar. Estos aguantan más que la verga y son. No sé si te acordás, Ali, que son 3 versiones de esos tipos. Pues esta es la más fuerte. Puta madre. No debería bastar. Al fin. Uno, 2, 3, lanza. 1, 2, 3, dash. Y caída.